Welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 5 on our RoadCraft journey. And this is going to be part 1 of either Sunken or Incommunicado. And I think I'm going with Incommunicado because there are some woodworking equipment over there that I really want. I say woodworking equipment, tree harvesters and stuff like that, because I want to make some wooden bridges at a later point on Sunken. Most likely. Probably. I don't know. I made a wooden bridge last time around, so oh well. Plus, Incommunicado, I believe, is a little bit easier from what I understand. So we'll go ahead and hit start there. We'll deploy just our pickup truck. That's all you can start with at the beginning of the map. Pretty sure it was saying that somewhere on there. And look at those things. Those things are awesome. I believe those are 2 different ones. The one in the background is the one for vehicles only, and the one in the front is the one that can transport goods as well, like metal beams, steel pipes, stuff like that. Man, this game is freaking awesome. It is so awesome. Now, there may have been something in that little first cutscene, like a collectible thing, but we're in Eastern Europe now in autumn. Following a devastating hurricane, your company is dispatched to the area to assist in restoring local infrastructure. Awesome. I'm gonna hit dismiss and wish I could skip this lady. You know, the thing is, I've played this one before, but I don't know which way I should go. I'm really not sure. So you go left or right, but it kind of wants us to go straight there, and it's looking like I need to go to the right if I was to look at the point and what the closest direction to it is. I'm hoping this is the right way. The off-roading though. Let's have some fun doing a little bit of off-roading here. Yeah, no, I think I might have made a mistake here. This does not seem like the right way. This seems like a bad area to go through, but I'm gonna try it and we're gonna do it. Oh no, are we gonna get stuck through this? Holy cow. I don't think we are. I just haven't quite got stuck yet. And how do I recover? Oh wait, no, that point we just came in from, I think it was like a tunnel or something like that. That point we came in from should be a recovery point as well. Okay, so we're good. And what in the world is up here? I really do feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I think I know where I'm at up here. I think I can shoot a left out this area up here. So yeah, maybe I didn't exactly go the right way, but is there really a wrong way? Because both routes would have took us there. I know exactly where I'm at now. Got it good. We're actually going to end up having to build a road down this route a little bit later on. Now, I ended up having to build a road previously, all the way, asphalted road, all the way up to the top of that hill I just came down. Now, with the new update to the AI drivers, I might not have to do that. Okay, here we go. This is not where I thought I needed to go, but this works, I guess. There is a garage a little bit further up this hill right there. Island base. My main thing is, how in the world do I get this base unlocked? Well, it's not telling me driving up here. Maybe one of those objectives was exactly it. Now, we got a side mission already. Deliver the welding gas tank to the relay. Okay. What in the world? I guess I have to reach that location first. No big deal. And then we got this one here. I'm assuming that's part of a driving thing. So let's go ahead and visit. No. Set up Highland Base right there. That's the one I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and start tracking this. They want me to build a route or a route from here to the Highland Base. Pretty simple. I don't think we're going to run into any issues there. And I think that semi-truck I was just looking at, I thought I had to deliver it to the Highland Base as well. I hope I don't run into any issues. There's definitely some down trees across the ground here and everything, but these vehicles will run right through them. Oh, here we go. Here's a little bit of an issue right here. Now, how am I going to deal with that? I'm actually just going to blow right through it. I'm going to hope they blow right through it with no issue. Now, I'll meet up over there at that area, because this is just right around the bend from the base. I'll meet up over there with my truck and try to move some of it out of the way, just in case it is in the way. But it's coming along pretty nicely, I think, as far as this route goes. Let's dispatch that, come back to our vehicle real quick, and meet up where that little problem area is. Gosh, there are a lot of broken down trees here. I don't remember seeing this much, so I guess the reason I don't remember seeing this much is because they all probably broke. That's what I'm trying to say. They all probably broke. And I guess once they break, they don't respawn or anything like that. That's pretty cool, because this is a lot of trees. Whole lot of trees. Oh, there it goes. It's going. Okay. Guess it is going to shoot through there. I'm still going to work on moving it out of the way, though, so it's not any future problem. Really, the only thing that I guess that's going to be a problem is going to be this trailer right here, and we'll just knock it out of the way like that and call it good. Okay, I said knock it out of the way and call it good, but here I am grabbing the barrels too. Looks like that semi made it all the way over here. There it is. I do see it down there in the bottom right. So base is completed. Awesome. That means we can start checking out all our equipment now that we may need. Okay, there was another mission over here. It may have been a side mission, and they're not doing all semis. It looks like there is something else running across here, but it ran right over those barrels with no issue. And for some reason, I can't move the blue barrels yet. I haven't got that part unlocked where it shows me about the whole scrap metal thing, or not scrap metal, the whole junk where I can sell the junk. Now, what was I looking for? There was something I was looking for. Let's see here. Deliver the welding gas tank. No, that's not what I need, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it is what I need. I think I need to pick something up over there. So let's get this truck out of the way. We'll start tracking this. Yeah, we'll get this truck out of the way just in case it's in the direction of the route that's running through here. And then we'll grab our mule with the crane because I think I got to pick something up over there and then deliver it somewhere. Just to be on the safe side, I don't want to spend all that time driving over there with the pickup truck and end up needing something else. So I could make the drive with this mule right here with the crane. Now, $67,240 there in the top right. That is really, really good. Well, I mean, I've seen a lot higher, but it's really good for right now. Now, there's something out there I want to buy that I believe is $60,000. Well, 60-something thousand. And we'll get to that eventually. I don't need it right now. It is a dump truck. And I mean, do I really need it at all? Yes, it's amazing. Ooh, man, I wonder if that big old excavator right there stuck in the water, I wonder if that could be scrap metal. I know those pipes should be able to be scrap metal, and they're actually really good metal, recyclable metal. I don't think it's quite as good as the tractor is. I don't think I found anything better than the tractor. By now, there's got to be some sort of list out there of scrap metal rankings and everything, like what gives you the best. And okay, I was kind of concerned that might be deep. Then again, I was kind of concerned, not concerned, but I was kind of thinking it wasn't very deep, so we're good. I'm not sure why I'm doing the side mission first over the main mission. It's just like, hey, grab a mission and go. And I caught this one, or this one caught my eye at first, and I was like, hey, let's go with it. But I just didn't quite make the drive over here yet. And it looks like we got some down trees in the way. We will eventually get some sort of stump grinder to take care of these down trees. And I may go around taking care of them so I don't have to bob and weave around them all the time, or I'll just leave them. Most likely just leave them. That's what it's looking like. Hey, nice little suburban cul-de-sac area going on over here, or just suburban area, not a cul-de-sac. Deliver the welding gas tank. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, I guess I got to find it. Okay. That doesn't help me figure out where it is, though. Now, just kind of looking through the map here, is there anything that looks like a welding gas tank? I'm not quite seeing it. Okay, got a trailer there. Don't got much discovered either. Oh man, this would have been handy if I had the scout over here because it could, oh, there it is right there probably. But it could do a little scan of the area. But I think I found it. Now, just gotta figure out how to get back over there. This might take us back over there. You know, I'm gonna cut through right here. Why stay on the road when you can go off-road? And I'm gonna hit a house, of course. Yep, just hit the house, It's all good. And some sort of factory looking building back here, so I'm assuming what I'm looking for is gonna be back over here. And that's flashing blue to the left, that little car. That's some scrap we can load up on this thing and go with, but we don't need to go with that quite yet. And oh man, that was a van I was looking at. That's not what I was looking for. And that tree fell over on that house. Looks like that house was pretty vacant before this storm came through. I don't know, maybe all that did happen with the hurricane, but these houses definitely look like they've been vacant for a while. They definitely haven't though. It's just the hurricane was so bad apparently, and I'm not seeing what I'm looking for over here by this little factory area. Maybe I'm just like straight up missing it, but I'm gonna drive around the whole houses, see if I can spot it there. Oh, hold on, what we got here? This it? I don't know. Definitely tank. Okay, there it goes. It gave it to me. I'm like all up on him, like maybe this ain't it. But no, it's definitely it. Let's grab this thing and deliver it. Looks like we got to deliver it pretty far. Whoa, 738 meters. Ooh, okay. Let's get that thing delivered. Now, before I forget, let's put those anchors out because I was definitely forgetting on that. I realized something. I was playing firefighting simulator, and on the fire trucks they call them outriggers, and on this game they always call them anchors. And I always tried to call them outriggers just because that's what I was used to in the military. Whenever I ran recovery vehicles, and we had outriggers there whenever we had a big crane coming out like this. And that's what we called them in the military. So I'm starting to think maybe it's a government term, the whole outrigger thing. Is there a difference between the term anchors and outriggers? Or is it what the government might use outriggers and the civilian world might use anchors? Also, the developer of this game may be different country and everything, so they probably call it anchors in a different country. So that could be another translation issue I could see happening. But that's in there now. That's looking good. Let's toggle those anchors again. Hold that crane, get that strap down, and get going. I love the way the cargo strap's down on here. It doesn't like snap in to the actual bed like it did on SnowRunner. Absolutely love this. You know, before we make that drive, I should definitely see where the heck I'm driving to. Oh, okay, that ain't bad. That's actually where I was previously. Kind of thought I was going to head across the bridge or something over here. There's a bridge, right? Yeah, there's one. And we got one over here too, right? Hey, I guess we do. What in the world is this little path? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I ever drove across this bridge or not. It's looking a little different to me. Okay, just a little bit of drive back. I should know my way. Hopefully I know my way. We'll see if I get lost or not. I'm like less than 5 seconds away from saying, let's see if I get lost or not. And I'm about to check the map already. Just getting out this little housing vision here's got me a little worried, but I think I might find my way out. I hope I find my way out. These trees look a little familiar here on the ground. Okay, I give up. I'm checking the map. Yep, I'm going the right way. So, well, kind of the right way. There's multiple ways to go out of here. The one thing I don't want to do is go out this direction right here because that is very, very muddy. I guess I came in this direction right here, so I'm not really going the right way, but we'll try a different route. Oh, hey, there's a building thing over here. I wonder what's there. I'd get a little detour, go check that out. Ooh, that's a ditch. What in the world? That's a pothole right there. That's what you call an everyday pothole in America. And this is so cool how over time you run over all these sticks and stuff on the ground. They break and they actually stay broken. I'm really loving this. It's so cool. Now, of course, it's slowing me down a little bit because I'm trying to go out of my way to run more and more over. Not only me running over, but the AI worker runs them over, does some actual damage to them as far as removing them. That's awesome as well. But yeah, driving down to that earlier at the first part, I'm just like, man, I do not remember this many sticks in the road. What in the world was that truck doing over there? Okay, that's not mine, I don't think. I think it's a mission, like a little delivery mission we saw on the semi-truck earlier. Yeah, that could be it. Got to drop this off right over here. I guess there's an old one in its place. It's kind of hard to tell with it being all redded out like that. Let's get those anchors out real quick before I flip over. And it's attaching to the one that's in the place right there. Now, I guess I could load this up and go scrap it, but I don't want to waste my time with that. We got time for that. I know I don't. Ooh, I think I just realized there's one major thing that I might be missing from the map sunken, and that is the big, huge crane. I don't know, does that only come in on sunken, or does that just come in with a level? I'm not sure on that one. Gosh, I am gonna miss that. All we gotta do is lower that, turn it green, detach the load, good to go. Level 4 still level 4. Let's find another mission to do, up to $71,000. Okay, this side mission here is deliver the cargo truck to the Highland base. That's definitely up there in the cloudy area. Yeah, let's hold off on that for just a second. I want to see what some of these main missions are that's close by here. Visit the steel beams facility, restore functionality of the relay. That's the one I keep seeing here and running over. I ran it over a second ago, saw it when we first got here. We just got to deliver a vehicle. Let's try that real quick. Should be pretty simple right here. Now this is fuel and I got to deliver it over there. So they need fuel over there. It sets you up this direction, has all these tubes, pipes in the way or whatever. You can easily run it over, or you can back up and go that way. Yeah, I'll just run it over. It's all good. I think it's going to work. I don't know. We'll find out as soon as I hit it. Yeah, there it goes. We are gold. Nope, not making that turn. Sliding in the sand a little. Oh, whoa, tires are spinning too. I forgot how horrible this truck is. This truck is very, very horrible as far as traction, off-roading, any of that goes. It's very bad. Especially whenever you go to make those AI routes with them. Finally making it over here with the semi now, and that was actually pretty easy, except for that one little sliding issue I had in the sand there. But that wasn't much of an issue at all. So up to $73,000 now. That money just keeps going up, up, and up. I don't know, is that from the missions I'm doing actively, or is that from the infrastructure here? Actually, the infrastructure is all done with rewards, so let's go ahead and cancel this route. Now, that's not going to look good from the main menu, because I guess I got to keep it running 24/7 for it to say, like, 7 out of 7 or whatever it was saying last time around. We'll clear that. I don't like those lines being on there, especially whenever I go to build another route through there. And objectives, what do we got here? Visit the steel beams and repair the main power substation. Okay, that's a little ways away there with the substation. Don't quite want to do that yet. Oh wait, hold on, that's a deliver vehicle one, I think. Where are we at? Okay, we're right here. That will actually work pretty good, I think, because the vehicle is right here. That's the one I thought that was ours. And we'll be able to drive through the steel beams factory area. So we'll make a little pit stop at the steel beams thing, get that one completed as well. I don't got it selected, but I think as soon as I drive up to it, it should be fine. And I'll look at that as I'm rolling down the hill here. Now these two little points right here, I don't know if they're the same objective. Oh, they are. Okay, so I'm highlighted on the visit steel beams facility right now. So it is these 2 points I got to visit, and we will do that in this truck. Nice, nice, nice. Looks like there's some sort of road heading off to the left here. I don't know where that goes. And we're going to end up cutting off to the left here in a little while and start cutting through some muddy terrain, swampy terrain, I guess. It's not going to look good, but we should make it, hopefully. I know I've made it multiple times before. Doesn't mean I'll make it this time around, especially with all these steel beams in here. Holy cow, this got to weigh a lot. And it's just right here. Kind of looks like it's a road almost. But nah, that tractor right there. That tractor right there is worth a lot of scrap. And I'm gonna pop on that all-wheel drive, diff lock, even put the low on, I guess. You know, let's take that low off so we go a little bit faster, because we're not actually stuck yet. Straight up there is the facility I'm looking for. Not for this mission, but for another mission. And I think we actually got to build a road through here at a later point, somewhere off to the side here. Oh my gosh. That's a little deep. Let's back that up. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Hey, 4th of July's coming up here pretty soon. Anybody got any big plans there? I don't think I'm doing anything. I don't got the money to waste on some fireworks, unfortunately, this year. So it's looking pretty bad right now. But that doesn't mean we're not going to do anything. I'm sure my in-laws probably buy some fireworks, have something going on out of their house, give something for their grandkids to do with some fireworks. And we are having a little bit of an issue here. No winches either. No winches. This was a bad idea. Why did y'all let me do this? I'm going to just keep inching of the way here, have it on low now. Come on, just gotta get out of here. Just turn that wheel left, right. We'll get up and out of here. It doesn't look like we got any thread on those tires, really. I mean, I can see the thread, but it's just so flat from all the mud. Oh, that was always fun. I remember that. It just hit me right now. Whenever you get done mudding, off-roading, whatever you want to call it, and your tires are just completely caked with mud, and you get back out on the main road. Oh gosh, that was always fun, being able to slide around pretty easily like that. And then you just got big old chunks of mud flying off your tires everywhere. You got to roll your windows up or it's flying in your windows. Yeah, fun times. Okay, I think we're out of the bad part there, so I'll take that low off real quick. Looks like everything got messed up bad by the hurricane. Okay, take a look around. So that's the first point. I think there's going to be another one right around this corner here. I don't know. I mean, we're pretty close here. Where's this other point at? Hopefully it's just right here around the corner and I don't get too detoured away. Not looking like it's right here around the corner. And the reason I was thinking about the whole crane thing, and like, hey, I wish I had that big crane, is for these pipes right here, these big old pipes right there. I mentioned earlier they're really good for recycling metal, or metal recyclables or whatever. And it's easy to grab them with that big crane and just drag them over to that steel pipes facility there. And I'm assuming it's up here. I don't know. I didn't look at the map. Okay, I think I just caught a little glimpse of it. A little glimpse of the gray circle, whatever you want to call it. What color? White, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm colorblind. Something's happening. Could be pink for all I know. I'm just kidding. I'm not colorblind, but there we go. Got it done. Come on, level up. Dang it. Didn't level up. Can I drive straight? Oh, I can drive straight. Sweet. That's going to work out better than I thought it would. Now, the idea here to come to this power station with this truck is they want you to come this way. But big old hole right there. It may not look like one, but it's a big old hole right there. We need to build a bridge there later, but we don't have access to bridges right now. No bridges available. That's what drove me crazy with this map, is it took forever for me to get access to the bridges. But yeah, we can just shoot straight up this way and we're there. Okay, nice. This actually worked out a lot better than I thought it would, knocking out a couple of birds with one stone here. I think the saying is 2 birds with 1 stone, but we'll see how many missions we actually knock out. Maybe it's a couple or a few missions. Looking like 2. Has anybody actually ever seen this, where they got logs laid out like this? It makes sense. It does, but I don't like it. Here we go. Delivery. They should let me keep the truck, like sell it or something. Looks like we got 1 steel beam now. Okay, looks like we got to lay some power. And is that the main mission? Oh, it is the main mission. I thought I had more main missions on there. What happened to the other ones? I don't know. I sworn there's more. Maybe not. Oh, there was, but I just knocked out 2 with 1 stone. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying that. But no, restore the power. Pretty simple. I think we take it from there up to here. I'm just thinking about bringing over my little jump point, because I think I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time over here in this area vicinity. So it would probably be worth it. That way I could jump some vehicles over there a little faster, especially this one I want to move now. It's kind of slow, I think. So we will do that. Let's go into our vehicles. That's not it. Let's just go to our garage here. And here's the vehicle. I don't know the top speed on it. It doesn't quite say. Mobility is pretty low, so I'm assuming that's probably the speed, and it weighs a lot. So don't want to do that. Here we go. This is what I want to move over there, and then we'll jump the other stuff over there. Thinking maybe we'll jump more than just that 1 piece of equipment over there. So this is probably going to come in handy, I think. I was trying to decide where I wanted to leave this. Do I want to leave it on this side of the swampland or on the other side of the swampland? Yeah, it's kind of looking like I'm going to leave it on the other side of the swampland, probably closer to that main power station. Maybe even right here. Doesn't seem like a bad area. Or just leave it right up there in the steel beams facility. Yeah, that works. because I don't necessarily need to drive from the main power to the steel beams facility with the power line. I could drive it reverse backwards. But yeah, let's park this over there, because I know once we get done with that, we're probably gonna need to make some steel beams. And to do that, we should probably deliver stuff there, and we'll get a truck over there to start moving all the close stuff. Now, there's not much close stuff over there as far as recyclable metal. There is water damage happening. Warren in deep water? No water damage, just deep water. There is that tractor right there, but I think I can backtrack to that tractor or drive up to that tractor first and get that thing taken care of. I'm on deep water, huh? Really just want to tell me deep water. Should probably build this road now. Now, last time I did test this thing out, it seemed to spawn everything off to the right side of the vehicle. So I'm just going to park it right here. Hopefully it still spawns off to the right side of the vehicle. No way to turn it off, unfortunately. That is kind of a bummer with this game. You can't turn the stuff on and off. I'd like to just be able to turn it off so I don't have to hear the engine running whenever I'm trying to do other stuff, but it's not like I'm sitting over there anyways. But this is what I'm looking for, this little cable layer thing. Let's deploy that. We'll do a little recovery on it. We already have 8 fuel, and we won't go through it all. At least I don't think we will. I am going to start trying to use it more and more than I normally do. In this map here, I actually did use it quite a bit, and wow, they spawned it off to the left. You gotta be freaking kidding me. So I guess there is really no definite direction where they're gonna spawn it. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's find our little power substation area that we need to do. So we need to go from this red one over to this blue one. I mean, we should be able to go through this swampy area with that. Let's start over here, just right down the corner here. Can I place a marker there? Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. I'm gonna do this little warning triangle thing like it's power. There we go. Make it look like it's a power thing. Hey, that's where you start at. And then we'll head on over there. You know, this ain't too slow. It's definitely a lot slower than what I was driving a second ago. There are a few little scrap things laying around here and there. I did say there's really nothing over here, but I'm talking nothing big. I don't go after the barrels or anything small like that, just because a lot of loading up on the back of the bed, and it's not really worth it at that point. How much time you'll spend loading it versus the reward you get from it. Now, of course, I don't know, maybe if you end up loading up a bunch, it's definitely going to be worth it, but I'm not quite loading up a bunch. And whoo, man, it's a little swampy here. I actually did not do this mission previously whenever I beat this area. Somebody else did. I played it on multiplayer, and somebody else knocked it out for me. So this is my first time doing it, and it is looking like we might have some trouble, but also we might not have any trouble at all. Coming up on it. Come on, give it to me. Looks like it's giving it to me now. So we are leveling up their level 5. Looks like we got a couple of steel beams out of that deal too. Just noticed that. Should probably pay a little more attention to that, what it gives me. Up to 3 steel beams now. Looks like I just got a bunch of driving to do right now. No big deal there. So explore the steel pipes facility. That's a drive type thing. And then we gotta get the stump mulcher. That's a drive type thing right here next to our Highland base. You can tell pretty close. And I'm actually at the Highland base right now. That's the green marker. That's me. And then besides that one, we got a side mission where deliver the cargo truck to the Highland base. So I guess I got to drive over there, get the cargo truck, and then drive it back to the Highland base. So just a bunch of scout work to do real quick. Let's do it. And I'm gonna go across that bridge I said that I just can't really remember. I don't know, maybe I have gone across it before, because it seemed pretty familiar now that I drive up here and get that stump mulcher or whatever. And it seemed kind of familiar, I think. Come on, unlock. There we go. Got some XP on that one. That thing is looking slow as can be, especially the way it pulls out right there. It's gonna do great things for us, though, I think. Now, as far as removing stumps after I cut down trees, I don't usually do that. So Kelly there was saying the tree stumps are in the way for us to supply power to something. I think maybe this whole facility right here. And that's why that tree stump grinder is now available to us. So I think I'll jump into it and maybe remove some stumps. There's got to be a way around the stumps. I just don't ever really use that stuff to remove stumps. I usually just leave them where they're at. And yes, this is a zigzaggy road, I guess. There's really no way for me to shoot right through it. That's pretty unfortunate. Oh, hey, look, I gotta build a road over here? Oh, yeah, that's where they want me to remove the stumps. Okay, so I guess I am kind of forced to use it, fortunately. Rude. So rude of them. Coming up on, I believe, the steel pipes facility. Ooh, look at all that. Man, there's a lot of junk there. A lot of junk. Finally got yellow flashing stuff at us now. That's going to be stuff we can sell off, and we'll unlock that part a little bit later on. I actually think it's down the road to the left. We need to head to the right up here. Oh, of course, I got to put a closed door in the way. Why would they do such a thing? There we go. Slap that open real quick. Hey, at least I can do this one better than I did last time around with the crane. At least I think I can. Perfect, all done there. You know, you could just like get out of the car and open the door like a normal person, or truck, whatever, not car. Ah, there's junk in the way. Well, we got a big crane here we use. I am currently not gonna worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and do this other mission where I got to find another location. There it is, side mission. That's what I'm trying to say. Basically, I just want to discover more of the cloudy area, I guess, is what I'm trying to say there. And looks like we got some metal pipes we got to replace eventually. Those two little red beacons there on the metal pipe. Really not beacon flashing at me or anything. It's just really bright red. I'm like, what in the world was that? I'm assuming I got to replace them later. Gosh, this place is tore up so bad. Also, another thing that gives you a lot of scrap metal is those red silo pieces right there. Looks like that's a water tower, I guess. Yeah, those things give you a lot. But I'm sure that'd be very hard to transport wherever you need to transport it to. Here is the truck I need to transport. That's looking pretty easy to do, and we may do that here in just a second. Oh, what in the world? That's I'm walking trees here again or something? Gosh, dang. Okay, yeah, it was actually this map that I noticed that issue happening on. Late game on this map. Apparently those trees walk around like something you see on Lord of the Rings. Now we'll jump over to this other vehicle here. Nearby vehicles, there we go. Go ahead and get this delivered. I'm not selected on the correct mission. I was doing some little screenshot thing there and had to select on a different mission, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. All kinds of jargon. I don't know what I'm saying. Jargon. Now this is actually going to be a pretty straight shot across the main road. Nice paved road. It does get a little bad through here, and the first thing I did whenever I got on this map was build a road through here, and I think that might actually be a mission at a later point, is to build a road through there, I think, because I could have sworn I came across the mission once and part of it was already done, and I was like, oh, maybe because I already built a road through there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking that wrong. And nope, that's a barrier. It's a pretty nice map though, pretty nice. I like the layout of it, all the houses everywhere. And that goes into that whole idea I have where they could just add more missions to this game, where you basically clear these cul-de-sac residential areas. But I do understand what we're doing. We're just getting them up and running and let them take care of the rest of themselves and utilize other resources besides us. But no, I thought that'd be pretty cool though if they could add that in one day. Maybe not even the developer, maybe just even some mod or something, I don't know. I did just pop that all-wheel drive and diff lock on just here a little while ago while I was going up a hill. It didn't seem to slow anything down as far as top speed. Just don't think the whole all-wheel drive or diff lock or any of that plays around or against the overall top speed of your vehicles on this game like it did in SnowRunner. I could be wrong. I mean, any tips, tricks, or suggestions, please drop them in the comments section there, because I could definitely be wrong on that. Oh man, I was hoping I'd be able to drive over the top of that, but that's a nope. And this is where that stump grinder is going to come in handy, starting to remove some of these trees out there. Gonna have to do that. Now I think, oh man, it might not be this map, but I was thinking I get a bigger, oh, it ain't this map, it's the other freaking map. Gosh dang. I was hoping I got a bigger semi-trailer, well, semi-truck with a semi-flatbed, but no, that's over on Sunken. Maybe I should have went to Sunken first. Maybe I'll bounce back and forth. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna finish this one out. I guess I'm gonna have a hard time driving some of the stuff around, but I'll probably just use those jump points a lot more instead of driving that stump grinder all the way over there to that tree. But there are multiple trees along that route where I could benefit quite a bit from removing those trees that are laying in the route or along the road. And I think I just drive right in here where this little meter countdown thing's going, and it looks like it does work. Awesome. Just keep expecting that level to go up even higher. It just moves a little by little. Steel beams to the Highland base, and this is where I was saying we got to build some of those steel beams. Let's see how much we got to do here. What is this, 5? You know, there was a trick I was always wanting to try out. Can I just take out the 3 we got and put them back in the base? I was always kind of wondering that. I don't think so. I think I actually got to have 5 now that I think about it more. Oh, okay, I see what I'm doing here. I'm not taking it out of here and putting it back in. I got to actually deliver them here. So I guess I could take the 3 out of here and probably deliver them here. And then I would have to deliver another 2 on top of that to make 5. So that could possibly do it. Yeah, who wants to do that? I know I don't, but we do need to make some scrap metal over there. And I guess I could take one of these metal broken down tanks, but not going to do that because we're going to go get that tractor. And I'm always raving about that. I just absolutely love those tractors. Scrap. They are amazing. I even tested a few other things like, hey, there's some new cars out there that are all broken down versus an old car, because you know older cars, they got a lot more metal in them. like this older car sitting over here. Yeah, that thing will have a lot more metal in it than a newer car. I think we got a newer one broken down over here somewhere too. Where the heck is it? Sure, I'm going to drive right by one here in a minute. Yep, actually less than a minute. Right here, we got a new car. So those were actually worth the same, the old car and the new car. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all because those older cars do have a lot more metal in it. Now, I guess the older tractor has a lot of metal in it too, I guess. And that's what we're going to go grab. And we're going to get it over there and start making some of these steel beams. But we're not going to be able to get to that this episode because I am all out of time here. I really do appreciate y'all stopping in and watching. It means a whole lot. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.